What is poppin'? What is good, everybody? This is your Prince Brumal, and we are back with more Trails in the Sky second chapter, Legend of Heroes. I actually have to look at the game title. I'm not playing in full screen. I'm playing in like what? Like I have like 70% of my screen. Oops, I didn't mean to go out here. I have like 70% of my screen showing, and Steam is in the background. I had to look at the title. So we're in Rolent. This is where the game first started, if you guys remember. Not this particular game, but the series first started in Rolent. So let's go ahead and talk to all the NPCs before we start doing. So actually, you know what? Let's look at the side quests first because we could probably pick them up on the way just by talking. So we have 4 side quests. Let's see. The ring that flew away. Ooh, get 5,000 for that one. The holy proof of our love, our precious engagement rings. Okay, I think I know who those 2 NPCs are. Currently, the Fisherman Guild is searching for the hidden fishing spots across the Rolent region. We will gladly recruit anyone. Okay. I haven't been fishing, so I don't know if I'll get taken up on this. The guy didn't say anything about me needing to fish. I do know in future games, fishing does become more important. This is the first time they added fishing into the game, but it didn't necessarily say that I had to fish in this particular game. So if I don't, I apologize for not being able to complete this quest to its fullest, if that's a thing. We have the highway monster, which is near Estelle's house, I believe, and then the Milchmane monster. Okay, so 2 monsters and 2 actual side quests, so that's fine. Let's talk to Aina first while we're here. Anyways, I want you to check out how much the fog covers. The most efficient way to go about it is to check the Elise Highway to the south and Milchmane Road to the west, and the Mago Trail to the north. Try to see how far the fog reaches along all 3 roads. It's getting harder to see what's in front of you by the day, so proceed carefully with your investigation. Wait, what do you mean by the day? This just happened like 20 minutes ago, right? Not 20 minutes ago, but this just happened like this morning, right? Didn't we have another... Wait, Tita's there? Alright, I didn't pick up Tita. I thought I did. Alright, let's talk to you. Well, this fog is ridiculous. It came out of nowhere. Well, I guess nature is prone to whimsy. Handling that is part of the job for us in the timber industry. Alright then. Oh, hey. Oh, traveler? Okay. Not important. Not important. Merchant? Not important. Ah! Estelle! Shara! Ah! Hello, Ridge. Hey, Ridge. Hey, Estelle. Think we last saw each other when you went off the train, right? I heard from Aina. Oh, yeah, heard from Aina. Already on the job, huh? I knew that there was another bracer around. I just couldn't remember what his name was. Yeah, pretty much. You make it sound like you're already tied up, Ridge. Yeah, I've got some clients who really need to get the grand sale on urgent business. Okay, that's these guys right here. Alright, since it doesn't look like the passenger ships are going anywhere soon, I'll be escorting them. Well, going back that way that we just came, huh? Visibility on the roads is just as bad. You need to pay plenty of attention as you go. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be careful. Anyhow, good luck with your mission, you two. You too, Ridge. Good luck with your escort job. Thanks. I'll make sure they get there. Yeah, I'll make sure that they get there to become repeat customers. Don't you worry. And besides, the game doesn't tell you, but I'm over level 100. I'm kidding. I totally could have one-shot at the boss last game. Alright, we're at the church. Armand. Huh. I wonderful evening during the birthday celebration. Ellie, every time I see your face, the emotions from that night just come flooding back. We gazed at each other underneath the lights of the stars and the fireworks. I put my dedication into words and conveyed them to you. May I have a moment? Huh? Oh, who might you be? Well, I'm with the Bracer Guild. You're Armand, right? I saw your request on the bulletin board. Ah, you really came. Well, thank you. I've been waiting so long. This is wonderful, Armand. I'm so happy. Ellie. Why is your heart so beautiful? even though I am the cause of your suffering. Don't say that, Armand. I know best just how hard it is on you. We promised on that night, didn't we? Like you and I, no matter what. Yeah, we will hold hands and live out our days together, good and bad. Ugh, I love you, Ellie. And I you, Armin. So if you guys don't remember, these are the two from the first game. He was the one that they both lived here in Rolent. He was the guy that was looking down at her in the back. Like, he was, like, not on top of a roof, but he was, like, in the balcony of one of the houses, and then he saw her in the alleyway, and he went down to go talk to her. And then, if you guys remember also, I believe they were also in Grand Cell during the final chapter of the last game. And I believe, I don't think 4 to 6 months, I believe, passed by. So, yeah. Well, didn't you have some kind of request? Oh, that's right, the request. Well, to make it short, this request is so important that it directly affects our future. In fact, I'd like you to start investigating immediately if you can. Can you? Well, I wasn't expecting to come to this particular... Yeah, I wasn't expecting to come to this one. But sure. I keep multiple saves just in case, so yeah. Yep, we're all squared away. Really? Well, bless you, Bracers. Bless your loving hearts. How wonderful, Armin. I'm so happy. Ah, Ellie. Why is your heart so beautiful? You already said that. So, about that request. Oh, pardon us. Yes, let me explain. Yes, please do. As simply and swiftly as possible. What I'd like to ask of you all is nothing less than finding our engagement ring. I scrapped and saved up all the mirror that I could get a really nice ring, but then that cursed crow snatched it from me. Crow? You mean like a bird, right? Yeah, the one that goes caw, and I don't know what that noise was. Oh man, or tone, I mean, and brings suffering to those in love. One of those dastardly things flew off with our ring in his mouth. Huh. Well, crows are known to have such an eye for anything shiny. A sparkling ring sounds like their idea of a new toy. That ring's probably in some bird's nest by now, huh? And you want us to find it? Please? I'm well aware of how much the challenge this is. Even so, I dearly hope that you'll find it somehow. I mean, I want to find it too, but we don't have a whole lot of info to work with here. Just knowing a crow took it isn't all that much. You have any more clues? Well, I have some idea where its nest is. I'm pretty sure it's north of Rolent. The crow flew off towards the Malga Trail after it was done plundering our hopes and dreams. And I would have given chase, but the fog and all. I see. So then that's probably to the north. We'll take that under advisement. Anyway, seems we have no choice but to investigate places where the nest is likely to be. Yeah, no other leads really. This request is going to be a real pain, isn't it? But we have no choice but to rely on the guild at this point. Please, please do anything that you can. You bracers are our only hope. Please, you must find it. We'll do whatever we can. We'll come back and report once we know more. We'll be right here. Our hope and our future rest with you. Good luck. Alright, so we'll tackle that once we still talk to everybody. Oh, Estelle, Charizard. It has been a while. Have you been doing well? Ah, yeah. It's been a while, huh? We're fine. I'm glad to see that you're looking good too, Father. Welcome home, you two. Right now, Rolent is locked away by fog. Even seeing your immediate surroundings is quite difficult. However, there are things that can be seen precisely because one cannot see them with the eye. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You know what I mean? Anyways. Not to be tossed about by an ever-changing outside world, but too quietly to speak to itself. Spend your days like that, and the fog will become an ally instead of an enemy. I understand like 30 of that. His words are always rich with meaning. It's like, yes, what do you mean by that, Father? Today, the church is engulfed in a fog so thick that it seemed like something out of a dream. It was so beautiful. But I guess this isn't really the time to admiring the dark. Yeah, whatever. Oh, so I watched Resident Evil Death Island yesterday. That movie was interesting. They took the remake version of Jill, which I don't necessarily like. I don't like the remake version of Jill because her personality is different compared to the regular Jill. I'm guessing because of modern day or whatever. But I would say her personality fit this movie, given everything that she's gone through, especially during the events between, I want to say between 3 and 5, even a little bit after 5. So, but yeah, it was an alright movie. It was an alright movie. Wasn't the best, but it was alright. Why? Estelle and Sherazard. Welcome to Hotel Rolent. Will the four of you be staying? No, we're not. We just come by to see how things are. I'm sure that there is much danger on the highways in these circumstances. Please, do not push yourself too hard. Alright, these are probably just passengers. Yeah, these are passengers. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Passenger NPC talk doesn't really do it for me, so. Because it's just like, they're just passengers. I just want to make sure they're all passengers. Yep. Alright, so this is a shorter town than, what's it called? Is this Mayor Dalmore's house? Yep, Mayor's residence. Was it Dalmore? I actually don't remember his name. This is the mayor, right? Mayor Klaus. Dalmore was the guy in, Rouen. Estelle, Sherazard, hello. Hey, Mr. Klaus. Claus. Klaus? Claus? Oh, Claus. Yeah, Mr. Mayor Claus. There we go. Sorry we've been kind of missing for a while. We went missing for a while. Princess Claudia. I'm glad to see that you're in good health. Thank you, Mr. Claus. Mayor Claus. You as well. Well, it's good to see you as well, Mayor. Well, seeing both of you does me well, if nothing else. You are both the source of the pride of Rolent. So, what brings you to our home? Work as always, I suspect. Well, sorta. Estelle explained how her group was stopped. I see. You're victims of this cursed fog as well. It seems I was right to delay my trip to Grand Cell. Huh? What were you going to do there? Wait, the capital? Were you invited to the non-aggression pact signing, Mayor? Whoa! The signing ceremony? Really? Yes, I was. All the leaders of the provinces were invited to attend. But the state of the regions were governed the state of the regions that we govern must come first. I can hardly leave Rolent when this is going on. Yeah, no kidding. Guess it's not all roses and sunshine for you either. Regardless, I intend to make sure nothing befalls Rolent during this. If any trouble should arise, I will doubtlessly need the guild's help to deal with it. I hope that you'll be coming to help, friends. Of course. We'll be glad to be of aid, sir. One cannot help but feel the hand of she above in the guiding us here. I haven't been reading lately, as you guys can tell. Your reading sounds just the same. Shut up. Anyway, you have my thanks. If anything comes up, just contact the guild house. I know we'll know where to find us. If the time comes, I shall. The fog today reminded me that a few parts of the clock tower are getting a bit rusty. So I decided to come talk to the mayor immediately. No point in waiting, as they say. Oh, that was a dude? I don't know. That was Paddington. Right, that wasn't his wife. So busy. There's so many guests today. I need to serve tea, but the cleaning needs to get done too. clean, carry the tea, clear that, clean again. Round and round it goes. Hi, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. It's been a while. Why, Estelle and Charizard? It certainly has. Are you working right now? Yeah, we're going on to patrol the highways for a little bit. I see. Do be careful. You've seen what happens to the town. The fog outside is terrible. We've never experienced weather like this before. Why does my heart tremble with unease so? And I don't believe there's anybody else in these rooms. You guys remember, this is where we first met Josette when she claimed to be a student at the Genus Royal Academy. Yeah. And she stole some, I can't remember what the item it was that she stole, but she stole something. Alright, so we did that. That was the hotel. Since we saw Paddington, I don't believe anyone will be here in the clock tower. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because Paddington normally chills in here. Let's see, another area. It's the north side of town, right? Landing port, okay. Anton and Ricky should be here some. Oh yeah, this is the dude who tries to hit, that just rates all the women. 72, 80, 75. Today's okay. Oh. Blue socks worn high? And a tidy trim of elegant white skirt. I'm glad I brought Chloe along, because I wasn't expecting this dialogue. Am I dreaming? This is a Genus Royal Academy uniform. And you've got the perfect air of refinement to match. Milady, you're incredible. A perfect 100, no question. Dang, he called her a perfect 10. There he goes. Oh, thank you. For the love of Adios, leave Chloe. Okay. I don't know why. In the tags, I've been putting Chloe's name with an H. But it's, or Claudia's name, I should say. But yeah, I've been putting Chloe's name in there with an H. I need to change that. I'm probably not going to change it, but I need to remember that it's K-L-O-E. But yeah. But leave Chloe alone. Leave Chloe alone, you maniac. You have no idea what you're even doing. You're never going to change you're never going to change your spots, are you? Maybe I'll change something, like your face with my staff. Oh, hey Estelle, welcome back. You're getting more and more beautiful every time I lay my eyes on you. Seriously, you're really coming into your own. And I know you ain't done growing yet. It's funny because Olivier said the same, like dang near said the same exact thing to Estelle. Like the more she grows, like the more beautiful she'll get. And then like it had her flustered, if you guys remember. But yeah, anyway. Setting aside the fact that people, settling aside the fact that people have killed for less. Do you really have the time for your shenanigans? The airships aren't running, and you seem kind of busy, all told. Yeah, aw, come on, Estelle. Don't cramp my style now. This is the secret to enjoying this job as long as I have it. Still, though, this fog is insane. I wonder how many girls I've missed in this mess. Well, with a one-track mind like yours, at least there isn't much of a waste. Terrible. Ori. Alright. There's stuff I like to see in Rolent, sure. But what the heck kind of pictures am I supposed to take in this fog? But just hanging around the Hotel Rolent would get boring really quickly. This is bad. Man, oh man, I have no idea what to do. Stopping in Rolent like this? Guess I gotta delay my trip to see the Hawking Gate. Adios. The landing just about made me die of a heart attack, I'll tell you. We managed it, even though visibility was practically nothing. Captain Petrov is a hero for succeeding landing in these conditions. He's got guts of steel. I think this is Anton and Ricky? Yep, here you go. I put all my hopes and dreams, my money into this boast trip. Even nature itself conspires against me. my quest nature. Anton, yeah, spitting out the heavens isn't gonna get us anywhere. Let's just go to the Bracer Guild house for now and talk about where we go from there. We might be able to secure a ground route to bows, if we're lucky. Not with all these monsters out here. Y'all not strong. Hunting an airship, a contest of teamwork. The control tower, folks use engineers and the ship crew. All three of us need to do our jobs perfectly. If we're not perfectly in sync, there's no way an airship can land safely. We'll agree to that. Alright, next up I believe is the tavern? Yep, here's the tavern. Oh, the cat lady. Ida. How in the name of heck can she sleep sleep like that in this situation? That is a woman with little worry. Oh, the miner dude. That's always eating. Man, the fog out there is crazy. Kinda worried if I'll be able to get to the mine. Anyways, I better finish eating and get going. Hey, Faulkner. Charizard. When did you get back? Aw, did you miss me? Well, I figured I'd be dragging Ina in for a drink at some point, so see you then. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Always. She's feared. Terrible. Y'all better stop being afraid of this woman. Rad forward. It was so clear, yet why this sudden fog? It feels like a trick of some naughty spirit out of a fairy tale. I believe three-eyed soup is something that we need to grab. Yep, three-eyed soup is something we need. So we'll go ahead, we learn the recipe. We'll talk. Estelle! And Cher's with you too? Well, hello, Elisa. You doing alright? Sorry. Almost choked on my spit for a second. Whew. Alright, anyways. Well, it's been a while, Elisa. Alyssa? I think it's Alyssa. Elisa? I don't know. Oh, yay! You came back from training. I was worried. You hadn't been to visit at all. I thought we did come. No, we did not come back from training. We came after the night in Grand Cell. Then we went to train. Yeah, I remember now. Well, work's been kind of hectic, and I've had to travel about the regions. That's why I'm a bit late on my return. Oh, so you are busy. I thought so. Well, that's right. I heard your training was done in a different country, huh? Oh, that's so cool. You bracers sure do get around. Oh, well, come on. It's not a big deal. It may have been in a different nation, but it was just a guild facility. Well, thanks to that, I have definitely had a chance to get a fresh start and really put myself into it. A fresh start, huh? Maybe that skirt is a reflection of your dedication. Well, you noticed, huh? Does it look weird? What are you saying? It looks great. It's a very cute design. And it also looks easy to move in. Yeah, it's perfect on you, Estelle. Well, thanks, Elisa. I'm sure you have a lot on your mind with what's going on with Joshua, but keep on staying positive. That's the most like you, I think, Estelle. Yeah, I'll do my best. Dang. Talk to the chef. Oh, hey Estelle, Charizard. It's been a while. Yeah, it has. How's business? Great as always. Mornings have been killer. I'm really glad that the new dishes Elisa came up with are popular. It's a big help. Anyways, come on by and have a drink once you're off work. Estelle is like 16, fam? 17, I think. Now then, I should get checking on the books. Hello, you two. It really has been some time. Hello, Tabitha. You look like you're doing well. Yes, decently enough. If you like, have something to eat while you're here. The new dishes Elisa come up with has quite the reputation for being delicious. Well, I'd love to have that. I've really been looking forward to trying out her cooking. Can't wait for you to try it. That girl's been wanting to see you for some time now, Estelle. While you're enjoying your meal, go and say hi. Actually, I already did. Oh, is that so? Do step in from time to time, please. You're always welcome, Estelle. Thank you. We got I think she's third mom. I think the second mom is in the house next door to the Bracer Guild. I can't remember her name. Oh, it's Claire. Estelle! Shara! Hiya, Claire. Have you been a good girl? I'm always a good girl. Oh, yeah, Estelle. I heard Joshua's working on his own now, but my killer reporting instincts are telling me that's misinformation, isn't it? He's really fighting some evil organization all on his own, and you're trying to find him, right? How the heck? Killer instinct nothing. How does she do that? Oh, man. Gotta love these NPCs. Yeah, that's how the story should go. After all, a normal story just wouldn't fit Joshua. Joshua's secretly infiltrating an evil organization based all on his own. He's so cool. It's always the cool ones, right? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wonder, who has Luke taken after to be so unruly? He ran out without even eating his breakfast. Ooh, that's a sin in my parents' household. You don't eat before you go outside, boy. Especially in the summer. He's even started to learn how to use a sword, but he hasn't improved at all. He's too impatient. And to think, Ashton was such a calm and steadfast boy. Well, him and his friend wanted to become bracers. Oh, really? My husband's shuffling his books around again. He has a huge pile of books he just picked up on impulse. He's gonna throw them out. He may as well give them the people. So it's not to waste. So here, I'll give this to you. Oh, Gambler Jack Volume 6. I wasn't expecting that, actually. I knew it was in this town. I just didn't know where. So let's go ahead and read Gambler Jack Volume 6. All right, King. On the night after the day Haley visited, Jack headed to the harbor as the card instructed. In a rare show of sobriety, he hadn't a drop of booze. He realized at some point that he was being followed. On top of that, he knew it'd be someone acting on behalf of that man, Enrique. Don't worry, he yelled as he stopped and turned. I ain't gonna run and hide from this. No one answered. What a boring fella. Turning back around, Jack continued on. That night was a dark one. No moonlight or stars pierced the cloud-shrouded sky. Jack only had a road lamp to go by as he walked alone through the empty streets. The grand match between him and King as he walked. Memories of it flooded back. His legendary skills had earned him a nickname to match. King. It's a lame nickname. Anyways, he had been Jack's teacher and his greatest rival. 7 years ago, Jack and King. I get it though, Jack and King, because card. Yeah. Anyways, had played the game of their lives. It was Jack who found himself the winner. Their game was used by the privileged in the underworld of the Republic to decide the outcome of a struggle for power. King, forced to make the responsibility for losing, was killed. Though indirect, it could not be denied that Jack's win had been King's ultimate loss. Around an hour after leaving the bar, he reached the harbor. The smell of refuse and brine, wafted wafted, whatever, in on a warm breeze. An enormous boat was floating on the dark night sea just ahead, waves lapping quietly at its side. Its hull, I don't know why I can't read today. Its hull was painted a solid black, making it almost impossible to see. It was the boat Jack and King had been on 7 years before. As Jack approached the gangway, he was met by a small silhouette from the shadows. Haley. "Welcome, Victory Jack," she said. I really didn't think that you would come all this way out here on your own 2 feet. I have to admit, you've got courage." Normally, Jack might have had a joke or comeback, but tonight alone he was a different man. Glancing at Haley, he boarded the ship without a word. The light from the patrol shone blue, glinting off his eyes as he passed. The sound of the steam whistle was swallowed by the lonely darkness. Slowly the ship slipped free from the harbor and out to sea. All right. Well, the fog is still awful today. It seemed like the humidity might hurt my books, so I rushed to get them packed away. In the middle of all that, though, I found something really, really nostalgic. It's a ticket from an old circus performance from 10 years ago. I put this inside this book as a memory of my first date with my wife. Oh man. The memories. Sarah was so pretty back then. Not that she's any less pretty now, mind you. It's okay, old man. We get it. It is okay. At least I get what you mean. Some other ladies might take offense to that, but I get what he means. Oh no. I thought I heard my phone go off. Well, I guess I was wrong. Erdis, that's her name? Fremont, my husband, had been killing himself at work, trying to please my father until recently. Oh yeah, Fremont, he's the guy that's standing outside the Bracer Guild. It sucks that I only really remember the NPCs of Rolent compared to all the other NPCs. But yeah. But now it seems like he's been able to relax his pace and work more comfortably. He's also getting along much better with father. I get that some husbands want to be cool with their father-in-law and all that stuff, but if the father-in-law is not showing them any respect, why should you? I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. That was a little premature for me to say. I get it. I guess I can understand why they want the respect of their father-in-law, but if the father-in-law is not respecting the son-in-law, then, and they know that, and especially if they're just doing it just to be a jerk, then in my opinion, I would be like, screw it. I'm just like, I'm already married to your daughter, so that should be enough pain for you already. As bad as that sounds, but you know. Anyways, my husband's been at the mine for 4 days now. This is about when my Anya starts to get a little hard to handle, since she wants to see her daddy so much. Maybe it's because she sees him so little, but she adores her father. I'm glad we're a happy family. Ultimately, even if Gatan has been absent so often. Well, that's good. That's good that your daughter loves her father so much. But when she hits some teenage years, it might not be that much. Anyway, I just really worry. Yeah, is really busy with work right now. I haven't seen Daddy in forever. The picnic was so fun too. I want to go back to the farm with Daddy again. Oh, they went to the Prezzo farm. I think we have a side quest out there on the Prezzo farm. Estelle, everyone. Listen. Papa's such a meanie. He said that I can't go outside today. I told him it's just a little fog, but he won't listen to me at all. Ah, Estelle, Scheherazade. I haven't seen either of you in ages. Have you been well? Pretty much, yeah. We've been busy, needless to say. I see. Well, I'm glad that you're both well. Looks like you both looks like you're both doing good jobs as bracers. Well, you know, doing what I can. It seems like the Rolent Guildhouse has been hit hard with personal shortage lately. Yeah, only one bracer on standby. Alrighty. I hope you can give them a hand. Give them the hand they'll need in your father's absence, Estelle. Alrighty. So this should be the Orbital Factory. Oh, Estelle. And you've got Scheherazade with you too. It's been a while. Well, you seem well, sir. Same as always. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna lose to you youngsters just yet. Freddy's back from his training, and Zeiss after all. Yeah, he was in Zeiss training. If you got any new modeled orbments to tune, leave it to him. Estelle and Scheherazade, how's it going? It's been a while. Good to see you're well. You too, Freddy. Looks like you finished your training over in Zeiss, huh? Looking forward to seeing what you've learned. Yeah, of course. Just say the word. I'll tune anything that you've got to perfection with the techniques that I learned over in the Central Factory. And let's see. I believe I have to open up slots for Scheherazade. No, all her slots are open. Chloe, all her slots are open. Zen. I should probably get his slots open too. There we go. I don't think I need anything at the moment. And let's see. This guy. His mother or his grandmother was the one that's going around, what's it called now, to find him a woman to marry. Oh, Estelle, you finally came back. Yep, it's been ages, Renan. So, I heard that you went off to do some training somewhere. How'd that turn out? Oh boy. It went great. Wait. What did I tell you about the training? Don't underestimate neighborhood gossip. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that you went out to train at least. Well, should have seen that coming. Oh, it's business as usual in Rolent. Oh, by the way, this weather sure is weird, huh? I heard the Bose-bound passenger ships are all grounded. Yeah, we also got stopped by that. Well, since we're stuck here, we plan on investigating this fog. The guild would also like to get a better picture of the situation. Gotcha. Well, that's encouraging to hear. Just be careful. Something strange about this fog. It doesn't feel normal. Yes, well, be careful. Yeah. See ya, Renan. Alright, and... Oh! She brought her... Okay, so this is the one of the twin sisters from Grand Cell, guys. I didn't realize that the grandmother brought her back to her place. I met this lovely young lady on the airship. Unfortunately, due to this fog, she can't get to her destination. I felt bad for her, so until the ships are moving again, I welcome her in my home. We should help one another out when times are tough. She's a nice old lady. I decided to take Miss Bloom up on her offer and stay with them for a while. I like to help out in the store too if I can. I work at the department store in the capital, so I'm sure I can handle dealing with customers. That's nice to hear. Pretty soon, her and Renan are gonna be filling this place up with little kiddos. I'm kidding. No, you're not. I'm not. All right. And this is Estelle's second mom's house, I think. Oh, if it isn't Estelle. It's been a while ever since you went off on that training trip, right? Hi, Ogre. Long time no see. Welcome back. So, if Scheherazade's with you, does that mean that you're in the middle of some work for the guild? Yeah, a bit. I heard from Ina that the two of you are working pretty hard, especially you, Estelle. Word is that you've been solving lots of cases and you're even a full bracer now. Quite a bit of success for such a short time. Ah, I can't help but be nostalgic for the days that you were complaining about training because you hated paper tests, though. Hey, Elger, Ixnay on the Este? Ixnay on the... Huh? I know that's Pig Latin, but yeah, I don't really know what Ixnay. Anyways, I know the other one said like test. I just couldn't pronounce it. Anyways. Now, what is there to hide? Certainly your paper tests are appalling like no other bracer before, but you've been top on the practicals. Huh. Now don't get it. Yeah, now don't be embarrassed. A couple of flaws are a part of a person's charm. Sorry. I suppose yammering on about the past like that was proof of that I'm getting old. Anyways, putting that aside, did you find out anything about of Joshua's whereabouts? I've looked a lot, but I still haven't really found anything. I see. I guess he won't be that easy to find. I admit, I was worried when I heard from Cassius, but from the looks of it, Estelle, you seem to be hanging in there. But if it gets hard, come on by anytime. If you're okay with it, Stella and I would be glad to hear you out. Elger? Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely take you up on that. Stop by anytime. I'll have lots of good equipment ready and waiting for you. Thanks, Elger. Appreciate it. This is second mom. Oh my. Oh my goodness, if it isn't Estelle. And my. And looking closely, shares with her too. Hey, been a while. Indeed it has. Aw. It really has. I've been pretty frustrated, you know. After all, I kept hearing rumors that you were back, but I couldn't meet you in person. Oh, sorry, Stella. Well, Estella's been preoccupied with a few things. Mind forgiving her? Don't you worry about that. And this old lady knows that much. I was a bit worried when I heard about Joshua, but it seems like you're giving it your best, Estelle. Yeah, somehow. Well, putting that aside, Estelle. What? Why are you staring at me? I brushed my teeth and washed my face. I know I did, I swear. I even got behind the ears. Oh, it's just wonderful. What is? What is this skirt? It's just perfect on you. It matches that feeling of being an energetic young woman. Oh, you think so? Shara bought this for me in the capital. It was a present for becoming a full-fledged bracer. Very nice, Shara. You've got good taste. Well, I'm glad that you like it, ma'am. Your attitude reveals itself in your clothing. Yes. Looks like you'll do wonderfully as a full bracer. My sloppy, dirty little Estelle's become this clean and sharp. This old lady is going to cry. I didn't think she'd cry over a skirt. Well, if she saw you dressed up for a wedding, she'd probably collapse on the spot. Alright, like you said, second mom. So that is, well, I want to say that is it, but we're missing 2 NPCs. I don't know where the 2 little children are. You guys remember those 2 boys? Yeah, those 2 boys. Oh, there they are. Never mind. There they are. What? Estelle? Estelle, hi! Volume, guys. I can hear you just fine without the yelling. So, looks like you both really missed me, huh, Luke? No, I wasn't waiting for you. You just surprised me by showing up like this is all. Huh? Luke, you just told me the other day that you couldn't wait for Estelle to... Hey, shut up, you dummy! Aw, Luke, you're adorable. Come on now. Give big sis Estelle a hug. Ugh, don't say it like that. It sounds weird. Besides, don't tell me you forgot. Our duel. Come on, Estelle. Duel me. What? A duel? Are you for real, kiddo? look at this fog. You guys need to scoot on home. And you dummy, this fog's why I want a duel now. It'd be a climactic duel in the fog. Wouldn't that just be the coolest? And that's how I know you're both still kids. There's absolutely nothing cool about making the people you love worry. Have you forgotten what happened at the Ismailis Tower? I actually forgot about that until she brought it up. How worried everyone was. Well, if you want to be a big man, first you have to make sure that you aren't going to cause anyone to worry about you too. If you can't look after yourself, you definitely can't hope to help anyone else. I think you're old enough to get what I mean, right? Show me that you've grown up a little bit, at least. Fine, I get it. We'll do it later. Sorry, Estelle. We'll go home before it gets too dark. Please do, Pat. It's a promise between friends, okay? Okay. Whatever. Just don't forget about our duel. Of course, of course. We'll have our big final showdown once the fog is cleared. Yeah, it's a promise. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave before that even happens. Alright, so I have been recording for 46 minutes of non-stop reading. That took way longer than what it was supposed to. But then again, we did start a quest and all that. I am going to probably take a few hour break or whatever, gear up something to eat, and then we'll come back to this. This part right here is going to be a little bit, these parts are going to be a little bit longer, unless it's like towards the finale. So yeah. For you guys, it'll be just a sec. For me, probably a few hours. All right, y'all, welcome back. So I did a little bit of farming off screen for you guys. Not farming. Well, yeah, I did mirror farming. I actually have to go back to chapter 3 to grab a recipe that I could use a money exploit by creating by buying all the ingredients from this guy, creating it, and then selling the created item back to him to get money. That way I could buy equipment for my characters and whatnot. So I did that, and I also realized that we didn't go over the Libero News issue 6, so let's go ahead and do that for the one time. But how is everybody doing? I'm gonna ask y'all the question that I always do. What games are you guys playing? I'm always interested in the games that you guys are playing. And if you have anything that you'd recommend for the channel, by all means let me know and I'll see if I can make it happen. But yes, Special Intelligence Division resurfaces. Former Captain Amathea captured. Remnants of the former ID unit once again shook the capital, rising up in the harbor block. They took Duke Dunnan captive and began an assault on the castle. However, after a tense battle involving bracers and the Royal Guard, their rampage was halted. The Duke rescued and all involved were arrested. Following Amathea's capture, all Central coup d'etat members have now been secured. That's what's up. According to the Bracers Guild investigation, after the coup d'etat, former Captain Amathea's group had been in hiding in the abandoned Revenue mine. Seeing the Duke's release from house arrest as an opportunity, they rose up again and returned to the capital. Fox falls to the Falcon. The former captain's force set off and set their plan in motion by activating a tank they had developed in secret before the coup d'etat. In order to use the tank in their plans, the former ID unit needed a high output orbital engine, such as a new model developed for the Arcel. Amathea, aka the Fox, really, that's her code name? Anyways, executed a successful plan to steal one of the new models from the harbor, and their uprising was well underway before a joint force of bracers and Royal Guard managed to avert disaster. Giant shadow sighted related to the case. On the night of the ID incident, they're talking about what's her name, Ren. All right, incident. Several persons reported seeing a giant shadow fly off from the harbor. As it's currently under investigation, the Libero News was unable to obtain any meaningful info regarding it. Foreign Affairs. Pact signing ceremony nears. A historic day approaches tomorrow. Guests from all over the continent have been arriving, and security preparations at the Royal Villa are complete. The weather for the day of the signing is forecast to be beautiful. The stage for peace is set. May the goddess bless this event. Society Threat Letter. Crime of Pleasure. Threat letters were delivered to a number of organizations related to the pact, including the Liberal News, while a connection to the intelligence division was suspected for a time. As there were no specific damages, it is being viewed as nothing but a crime of pleasure. Society. The Capua Sky Bandits still own ship. The Sky Bandits, the gang which rocked the world with the Lindy case, have reappeared after their escape during the coup d'etat. In a daring move, the bandits infiltrated their old base in the Nebel Valley, currently used by the Royal Army, and stole back their airship, the Bobcat. The Royal Army is once again in pursuit of these slippery criminals. Alright, so we did that. Now we are going to go ahead and tackle that quest that we got in the church from the couple with the crow that stole their, I believe it was the engagement ring. They said that the crow was somewhere up north, so let's go ahead and see if we can find this thing. And as always, we fought these monsters already in the previous game. Nothing real much is different, and I'm pretty strong for what I am now. At least I think I am. If I'm not, then oh well. There is a chest here. Reviving Balm. Nice, nice. Alrighty. Alright, so we made it to the top, and there's the crow with whatever it is. Found the silver ring. A ring? Why would something like this be here? About that bird just now. That was a crow, I believe. Maybe. It sure looked like one, but what does... Oh! Isn't that Armin's ring? It's very, very likely. Let's head back and report. Right. Alright, so I will meet you guys back down there. I'm gonna try to see if I can do a little more grinding. I probably can't, but that would be cool. So yeah. Alright, and we made it back. That wonderful evening during the birthday celebration. Ellie, every time I see your face, the emotions from that night come flooding back. We gazed at each other underneath the lights of the stars and the fireworks. I put my dedication into words and conveyed them to you. They're still at it? Oh, you're back. Did you find our ring? We found a ring that matches your description, at least. We'll need you to... we'll need to have you identify it for us. Yep, we just need to confirm that this is yours or not. Armin, can you take a look at this ring? Sure, I don't... Ah! But that's the ring! That's it! That's our engagement ring! Seriously? What, you sure? Yes, I'm absolutely sure. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. Well, good to hear. Makes this all worthwhile. A job well done. I certainly never dreamed the request would take us where we ended up, though. Yeah, never thought we'd find that ring on the roof of the tower. Here, let me give it back to you before it ends up lost again. Thank you. I don't even know how to express how I feel right now. Well, we never lost our faith in you. Thank you so much. Well, not at all. I'm glad that we could help. Your wedding isn't too far off from now, is it? Best wishes. She's winking at him. Well, goodness, it's a little embarrassing to hear it said out loud. Don't be embarrassed, my love. For no other love has received a stronger blessing. We still have a lifetime of well wishes ahead of us. These two. Well, they're off in their own little world. You know what they say, love is blind. Anyways, it'd be rude to interrupt them, so let's excuse ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Let's go. Well, pardon us, lovebirds. Alright, so we completed that quest. Let's go ahead and turn that in real quick for the one time. Or we could wait. We could wait to turn it in before we could do all the side quests that we possibly can, then turn them all in. Before we start doing story related stuff. So give me a second to figure out which one I want to tackle next, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, so I was on my way to do the next side mission, but they forced us to go, our side quest, but it forced us into a story moment, so here we go. Hey! We're gonna go tackle the fishing one. Wow, it's all bright all of a sudden. It seems like the fog ends here, quite abruptly. Well, as long as the Elise Highway... Yeah, so along the Elise Highway, the fog clears roughly about 60 sledge from the city. There don't seem to be any monsters in the fog either, so ensuring people's safety shouldn't be difficult. Yeah, hopefully. I guess we should go check the other roads like we did this one then, huh? Alright, so before that, I will meet you guys at the place.
Someone's been naughty.
Not taking any more chances with this. I want my HP 4. I think I might have gotten 2 of them. I know I got at least a skull pendant from these guys.
Seems you came up short.
Didn't give a lot of experience, but Tita got the full tender poultry, bird egg, 30 carrot, Okay, yeah, we got the HP 4 times 2, skull pendant times 1. Nah, nice. We got both HP pendants. And we killed, we exterminated the monster, so yeah. Now we want to go to the gate. And we need to talk to one of the NPCs here. I don't remember which one it was. I'll take a bit. What? It'll take a bit for any permits to be issued. Security is getting tighter in preparation for the signing ceremony. Oh, I think it's this guy. Yep. So boring. Can I have a moment? Huh? What's up? We're from the guild. Are you Percy, the guy who posted a request? Oh yeah, you bet. Thank goodness that you're here. Well, first we'd like to hear the details of the request. From what was posted on the bulletin board, it seems that you wanted some kind of investigating, yes? Yeah. Actually, I'd like to ask you to search out those fishing spots in Rolent. I can explain the nitty-gritty if you're up for it. So, how about it? Will you do it? Yeah. Shouldn't be a problem. You can leave it to us. Oh, thank you. Yep, bracers really are the ones to call when you're in need. But why are you looking for fishing spots? Even going so far to spend Mira on it. Ah, well, actually, I'm a member of the Fisherman's Guild. We plan on holding a fishing class soon, you see. So, I'm here doing a bit of fishing reconnaissance. In Rolent, which is the candidate location for the class. Oh, a fishing class, hmm? Quite cultural, excellent. Well, it's a good plan, right? It went over really well when, even in the capital, so I'm sure the next one will be even bigger hit. It'll be an even bigger hit. Really, I'd like to do a looking about myself, but unfortunately, we're stuck in this fog, and that's why I decided to ask the pros. I see. I think we understand the point of investigation. So, what should we be looking for specifically? What I want you to pinpoint are the locations of the fishing spots. Places where you can pull up a fish, basically. And that's what I want you to go report. So, find some good-looking water and fish up a fish. That'd be good. Yeah, exactly. Oh. You seem to be pretty happy about it. You into fishing? I like to fish, but lately I've been so busy that I've barely had a chance. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well then, think of this as a break in your normal work schedule. Ultimately, fishing is a fun hobby after all. Well, I intend to complete the mission as thoroughly as I would any job, but I appreciate that you saying that. Well, time to have a think about where where a good spot might be. I cannot read right now. Once we've gone over everything, we'll be back to report. Yeah, thanks. Be careful out there. So there are 6 fishing spots that you can go to. But I think you only need a couple. Yeah, I don't know how many fishing spots you need, but there are 6 of them that we can there are 6 spots that we can go to. One is actually on the highway. So I'll go to the spots, I'll cut to them, and then yeah. Okay, so here we're at our first spot, and this is on the Elise Highway. So on your way here, or on your way back to Rolent at the very least. And in order to And in order to actually register this for the what's it called? We actually just need to catch 1 fish. All right, we got 1. This took forever, but I got a freaking trout. So I was trying to figure out, how do I catch fish in here? I kept missing, or I kept saying like, "Oh, you got away. You got away." Man's voice. Hey, is that you, Shara? Oh yeah, they did say that they were going to walk him over there. Ridge, heading to Grand Cell already? Yep, the clients are all packed and ready to go. And then once we get out there, I figure I'll poke my head in the Capital Guild House and abuse Lienen's hospitality a bit. Well, keep up the good work. You too. Good luck in this fog. And how do the roads look anyways? The Elise Highway isn't too bad yet. If you follow the path down a ways, you should reach the edge of the fog fairly quickly. Ah, good to hear. Anyways, if you'll excuse me. Right, everyone, follow me. Off we go to the capital. Stay close now. Understood, Mr. Bracer. We're counting on you. Alrighty. Alright, so I switched my party back to Chloe and Zen because I know Zen wanted to see what Estelle's home looked like. I don't think Chloe did. I don't really remember. But sure, I mean, we've been in Chloe's house, so it's only fair that she comes to ours. But you could say the same thing about Tita. I could say the same thing about Tita, but we had to choose. Anyways. Doesn't look like much fog's gotten here yet. Oh, is this your home, Estelle? I like it. Simple, but refined. You really think so? Thanks. Well, anyways, I can fix everyone some tea or something, at least. Come on inside. I'll handle making the tea. You head on up to the rooms upstairs. Why? Look up, Estelle. Oh, right. House is gonna get pretty damp in this fog. Who left the window open? This house has been empty for a while. Who left that window open? Well, it's always relaxing to be back home. I kind of wonder how much of that is cost to where. Wait, what? I kind of wonder how much of that was cost. That is cause we were out of that fog. Whatever. I can't. That sentence didn't read well with me. Whatever. Anyways. Well, that's part of it, I'm sure. If you don't mind me saying, Sherazard, you glide through this house like you know every corner. Of course I do. I've known this house for a long time. A very long time. Yeah, you've been coming over since Mom was alive, so... It's over 10 years? Wow, it has been a while. About that. Give or take a few gray hairs. Sherazard, you were part of a traveling circus, weren't you? How did you come to make Estelle's acquaintance? Well, you see... Wait, Shara, you don't need to... It's fine. It's an old story. Oh, that sucks. Olivier doesn't get to hear this story. Huh? Well, whatever. We chose our characters. Well, it would have been about 12 years ago now. Our troupe had come to Rolent to perform. Estelle at that point was even more fearless and less curious. Yeah, and curious than she is now. After one of our shows, she strode into our tents with purpose, the purpose of playing. Baby Estelle? Look at Cher. That's what Cher used to look like. Anyways, circus troops usually get met with some suspicion by residents of a town outside of performances, you see. And as a result, we weren't really sure what to do at first with this girl, who came to visit us. But you see, Estelle wasn't exactly a timid girl. She kept coming over every day, and everyone came to really love her. Myself especially, of course. It's Cassius and Estelle's mother, which was her name Leah? I think that was Estelle's mom's name. I don't remember. And one day Estelle didn't want to go home until long after the sun had set. And since there wasn't any other choice, I ended up being the one to take her home. And that's the day I met Cassius and Lena. Yeah, Lena's her name. Never mind. Pardon. Lena is Estelle's late mother. Yes, that certainly sounds like Estelle. It seems Estelle was fearless even as a child. Well, I don't really remember that much of it since I was like 4 back then, but I do remember Shara would come by our house anytime the circus was in town after that. That's right. So, Sherazard, how did you end up leaving the circus to come live in Libero as a bracer? You could say a lot happened. 8 years ago, when I decided I wanted to be a bracer, I came to Libero and asked Cassius for help. I've been in Libero ever since. I actually just remembered something very important about her backstory. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah. It's actually I would say it's interesting. Most people probably wouldn't find it interesting, but I think because of I'm gonna just keep it to myself for now. I'm gonna keep it to myself for now until it comes up. So yeah. I see now. Alright. Oh, that reminds me. Was Joshua here in those days? Oh, no. Joshua came to live with us 3 years after all that. Actually, he showed up when you were in Grancel during your junior bracer tour, didn't he? Huh, that he did. I wandered Libero, spreading goodwill and flowers as a bracer does, and returned home to find a boy I'd never seen living with Cassius and Estelle. To say it was a bit of a shock would be an understatement. Estelle and the others enjoyed some small talk as the morning sun tried to pierce the mist. Finally, with a little tea for the road, they left the Bright house. Alright, so we did that. So there is a fishing spot here. I'm going to go ahead and change the party back afterwards. But there's this fishing spot. Alright, we got a hit. First try. Let's go. Ooh, nice. Got a carp. Magic carp. Alright. So, that's that fish. Or that's that fishing spot. This seemed to work last time. First try. Alright, what we got there? We got carp again, that's fine. As long as we get one fish, I don't really care. Alright, so that was an easy fight. Wasn't really worth much. And how did that get in here? And, yeah, these bosses aren't really given much. I mean, they're given good Sepith, but not good experience. But yeah, we got rid of the monsters. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. And I will see you guys at the next spot. That has to be gross, though. Sewer fish? You got a carp in sewer? I don't know. I guess you can find magic carps in any Pokemon game in any water, so, you know, there's that, I guess. Or is it a Feebass? I don't know. Anyways, we got one more area. Huh? Wait. Is something wrong, Estelle? I'm fine, it's nothing. Is there a road here? Maybe I'm just losing it. I could have sworn there was one. Was there a road here? Nah, they're right. There was a road here. Alright, guys. So, I was in Mistwald. If you guys remember that place, that was the place where we first fought the Sky Bandits. For the very first time in the first game. Now, I was in there. I did find some loot. I found a new whip for Shara, and I found new boots and new armor that will work probably on Agate. They don't work on Olivier because it brings Olivier's his art attacks down, and we want his arts to be up as high as possible since he's an art user for the most part. So when I was in there, the last fishing spot is in Mistwald, and it's at the very end of Mistwald, but I couldn't get past a certain area. I had to look it up, and we have to beat a specific we just have to progress, I believe, further into the story. I am, however, going to make a separate save on a different page on here just in case I need to go back. Yeah, just in case I need to go back. Yeah, just in case I need to go back and figure the... Because you can miss BP. You can miss BP. There's a specific thing that you have to do to get through there. So, yeah. There's a boss enemy in there that we can't get to right now. And we have to defeat that boss and do it. So this is a quest that we have to put off till later. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the story. He's like, the fog ends here, it seems. So long as the Maga... Yeah, so along the Maga Trail, the fog goes all the way to 140 cells from the city, Not only does the fog extend halfway up the blasted mountain, but there are monsters everywhere. This is bad. Yeah, I don't even remember it being this bad. Anyways, we checked all 3 roads, so... time to head back and report to Aina, right? Unless you can think of any other pressing business, I'd say that's right. Huh? I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah. Did you guys hear the sound of a bell just now? Indeed. It sounded quite distant, however. It was really pretty, too. Yeah, I know. It was. Like, hypnotizing for a second there. Shara? You okay? You're spacing out. Oh, no. It's nothing. Like you said. It's a lovely sound. It enchanted me for a moment, that's all. You too, huh? You don't hear a bell that nice often. I wonder if Renan got... Yeah, I wonder if Renan got one in or something. Renan... Oh, yeah, never mind. It's possible. Anyways, we have a clear picture of how far the fog extends now, and we should let Aina know. Yeah, let's get back. Oh, good work, everyone. Let me pay you for your efforts before we continue. Cool. Is that what we should have gotten? Sorry, I'm looking at it. Yep. Okay. I have to admit, though, I was expecting a more vague report. If the fog has boundaries that clearly defined, yes, it's all but possible to think that it's natural when you see it. I'm still a little unclear just how big the entire fog cloud is. Let's take a look at the map. If it's 60 sledge down the Elise Highway, 80 down the Milch Road, and 140 down the Maga Trail, it should look like this. That's not really helpful as I thought it'd be. Yes, it's strange. The way the frog spreads should change based on its point of origin and the direction of the wind. Meaning, we're still completely in the dark on what's causing this or what it means. I guess all we can do is stay ready for anything. I'm afraid so. The army's still on the fence about mobilizing, too. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Tita. I don't suppose your grandpa has any inventions that are, like, fog remover or anything. Oh, what? Grandpa did make something called a dehumidifier once. They got dehumidifiers back in this day? That's crazy. Anyways, dehumidifier. So it removes water vapor from the air, right? That's perfect. Can we use that? I don't think so. It's meant to be used indoors. You need hundreds to affect a place this big. So, even if we did have them all, it wouldn't fix an actual problem. Technology fails us, huh? It'd also be nice if we had some solid evidence that society was behind this. This feels a little half-cooked, I think. For them, anyways. I think you mean half-baked, or, what makes you say that? So far, everything that they use their gospels for have been sort of world-shaking phenomena. Literally in one case. But just producing some fog isn't really that impressive. Good point. You think this would be like a flesh-eating doom fog thing, or something coming from them? Ah, and let us not forget. Every time they have given us a message in some form or another. This time, however, not a murmur. Wait, have they? My rival's glow-sleep projections, the wolf appearing amongst the sheep, and our kitten's lovely letters. Each time they were provocative signs, spurring us into action, but here, silence. That's true, I guess. Put it like that, it does come across as rather half-baked. Shara, is something the matter? A message. We may have received one already. What? What do you... Help! Someone! Mayor Klaus? Oh, good. You're all... Mayor Claus. Oh, what's wrong? You look like you're in a... Yeah, you look like you just ran a marathon. Wait. Why am I getting the weirdest sense of deja vu? Mayor Claus, please, catch your breath. Has something happened? Has something... You could say that, yes. I'm glad to see that you're all safe, at least. Mayor, what do you... Mayor, if you could explain. Just a few moments ago, Lita collapsed in our home. Several other citizens have fainted the same way. What? It's the fog. Gosh, they're at it again. Okay, so for whatever reason, so in my apartment, I live next to the staircase, and they're doing work on the staircase. So they've been banging and drilling for like the past 4 days, and it's one of the reasons why I can't even get this freaking part done, because every time I try to record, they're just going crazy, and I've been afraid that you guys would be able to pick it up on the mic, that you guys would hear it because the mic might pick it up, and I've been trying to avoid recording. And today they didn't start the normal time that it did, so I took my chance to record, and about an hour and 30 minutes into this recording, they started going again. So I'm gonna try to wrap this this particular session, or this particular portion of the video, over. But anyways, I've been to all the houses, and it seems the symptoms are the same everywhere. Their breathing is stable, and their pupils look fine. They seem to be asleep, so that shouldn't sicken. So they shouldn't sicken further, I think. I see. It's a small mercy, at least. If we cannot rouse them. However, I doubt I need to elaborate. Mayor. Golly, that noise is annoying. I can't even focus on reading. Mayor, we have to find a solution as fast as we can. Estelle, are you okay? You don't look so good. I'm okay. It's just... Even Alyssa's mom and Luke collapsed. It's kind of a shock. Estelle, if you're not feeling well, you can always go back to the guild house, you know? Or you could just rest at home. No! Can't let myself get all mopey, you know? Father, you really have no idea why they're comatose. I'm afraid I don't. I desperately wish I did. The traditional church remedies for awaking the sleeping aren't working, so I don't think it's a poison or illness. It's more like Adios preserves us, but it's like their souls are trapped by something. Their souls? For the moment, it seems the best course of action would be to visit the homes of the afflicted. We need to find out what exactly the situation was like when they fell into these comas. Huh? Right. Let's go. Estelle? Scheherazade? As of now, in my capacity as mayor of Rolent, I am formally requesting the guild's assistance. Please, discover what the cause of this... what the cause of this, and assuage? I don't know what that word means. The fears of the people. Just leave it to us, Mayor. We'll do everything in our power, sir. I swear it. Hey guys, am I the only one who's suspecting the society is behind all this? Hardly. If anything, I find it likely at this point. A coma father divine doesn't understand. I guess that's kind of an incredible phenomenon, isn't it? Thanks, guys. I was hoping I was just being paranoid. But then, I have to wonder, has anyone received the message? That's a good question. You did write down the full list of people who have fallen comatose, yes? Oh, one sec. Okay, so Lita at the maid at the manor, Tabitha at the bar, Luke at Ashton's house, and Radford near the west gate. All right. We can begin by asking the family and friends and associates of those four about anything suspicious. We can return to the guild house once we've done so. Right. All right, guys. So we're gonna end it here. I don't know if I added this. Yeah, I can't remember my last session of recording compared to this one, so I don't know if this is getting added to the other one or if this is its own separate video. It might be its own separate video, or it might get added on to the next one. I have no idea, because even though I have an hour and a half worth of recording, a lot of it got cut. Because a lot of it got cut because I was changing orbits and fighting bosses that really shouldn't have been considered bosses because they were weak as doo-doo butter. But yeah, so let's go ahead and make a separate save file on page 2 just in case. But I'll save on we'll start saving on page 2 before, just in case I have to come back to save one. So yeah, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.